okay, your daughter and son are growing up. They heard their mom doing this, and now they're doing that in their adult relationships, right? Like all these things, like Marcy
Yeah.
staying open with her kids and having this loving family, that's all modeling for them to be these adults, right? And so I think, you know, kind of the bottom line of all this is, you know, we didn't have a lot of models, especially my generation. That would you didn't model this, and so much of what Marcy and I get is, you know, kickback now, like, oh, you're too easy on kids. You know, they want the old, beat them up and they'll be fine. Like, right? There's a lot of that
Mhm.
still, unfortunately, and actually kind of coming back to that, which is bizarre because we know that clearly did not work. But I think
No.
it's this, you know, it's the conscious parenting, it's just parenting a whole lot different than probably we were trained. And it's a lot of unraveling for those of us who were older going, yeah, like I don't think I want to do this with my kids. I want to do it different. And maybe we kind of got a late start in it because we
I
didn't
think
know.
you're right. I think you're
Yeah.
100% right. And what's interesting is I also see a lot of people, so Gen Xers, and then also the Gen Zs, there's a lot of estrangements. I don't know if you guys have encountered this, but there's a ton of estrangement. And
Yes.
that's happening because, again, Marcy, of what you initially said, where you said if you recognize something that you did and you say, I'm really sorry about that, so many parents parent with their ego and they
Yep.
just have to be right.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
say constantly when I work with a mom and a daughter, if I feel like the mom is wrong and I'm working with her, I'm like, listen, do you want to be right? Or do you want a
Right.
relationship with your daughter? Because
Mhm.
Yes.
it's so, listen, we're parents for the first time too, right? Every one of
Yes.
us that are going through it, like we're parents for the first time, they're our kids for the first time. And it's hard for them to understand that we are going through this together and we're going to make mistakes. So we have to give each other grace. But for a
Yes.
Yes.
parent to be able to say to their child, when I did X, Y, and Z, I'm really sorry. I really mucked that
Yes.
up. And but we just don't have enough of that right now because we do. Listen,
Yeah.
one of the biggest things I think we mucked up, me too, is like with the emotions. We just like stop crying, you're fine, or whatever. We never said
Mhm.
like it's fine. Show your emotions. That's so important. They are not
Yes.
taught emotional regulation by us in that case or in school. And I feel so badly about that.
I
Hopefully that
know.
Yes.
generation is getting it more, but for us
Yeah.
to be able to apologize and say, hopefully you'll do better, that's all we can
Yeah.
do.